Hi guys, on a retro tip here, and this is a VR to Vampire Mike from SegaCDUniverse. If you haven't checked out his channel, he's got a great channel, go and check it out in the description below, and I will leave a link to his original video asking the question. I think I sort of came across Mike on Reddit originally. It was either on the Game Collecting or on the Dreamcast subreddit, and we subsequently followed each other on YouTube. But yeah, really nice guy, and his question was, what are your top party games? So some of my answers might be a little bit unconventional. So by party games, I'm taking it to mean, what games do you go to when you sat around with a bunch of friends having a few beers? Which games do you play? So we'll probably cover a few systems here. Yeah, I mean, one that's definitely we always play when there's a bunch of my mates around is Street Fighter. Now, at the moment, really playing Street Fighter 4 on the PS3. Love Street Fighter. Before that, it would have been probably Street Fighter EX plus Alpha on the PS1, which had a great team battle system where you could play against a friend and you had 5 characters each, and it was just a massive battle. It was really good. And yeah, really good fun. Just used to play that with mates until our thumbs were red raw. But yeah, absolutely love Street Fighter. It's always a great game to play with mates, as are many fighters. But yeah, I think that's definitely up there with my favourites. And also Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on the Dreamcast. Another great game to play with mates. Massive roster of I think 56 characters. Really good fun, over the top game. Right, next top party game is a classic game that started out, the franchise started out on the Amiga, and that's Worms. Now, Worms is just a great party game. It doesn't take too much thinking, it's slow paced, you can take your time, have a few drinks and pass the controller around or whatever, and yeah, it's always good fun. There's always a great rivalry playing Worms, and it's pretty much available on every single system, and certainly every generation of systems since the Amiga, so you can play it on anything. So it's a great multiplayer game. Another great game is Mario Kart. So I'm talking about versions before the Wii U version, because I don't have a Wii U yet, but I'd imagine that's just as good. The Wii U seems like a great multiplayer system in general. But yeah, Mario Kart on the SNES and on the Nintendo 64 and the GameCube, great party games. Always good fun. You never know what's going to happen right up until the end. And it's such an easy game, anyone can pick up and play it. Doesn't take too much time to get into it. Really good fun. Next one is one of my absolute favourite PS1 games, and it's just such a great party game, and it is literally a party game in every sense of the word, and that is Bashi Special. Now, this game is immense, and it got a digital download release on the PS3, so if you haven't played it, go and check it out. It's a few quid or a few dollars, and it's absolutely fantastic. And it's basically a crazy over-the-top Japanese mini-game collection, kind of like, I guess, WarioWare. But yeah, it's mad, and you've got all these different mini-games, and you get a quick description of what you have to do, and then bang, you go, and then it's the best of whatever between you and your friends, and it's just such a great multiplayer game. It's so good. So you play with 2 controllers, and then if there's 4 of you, you kind of, it does it in a tournament kind of style. Yeah, it's absolutely amazing, really good fun, really funny, doesn't take itself too seriously. Right, another game that I played and still play a great deal with friends is GoldenEye on the Nintendo 64. Fantastic, one of the kings of multiplayer, that game, and probably not the conventional party game in the traditional sense, but as far as sitting around with friends and having a few beers and playing games, GoldenEye is one that we always go to. Absolutely fantastic multiplayer, 4 players. It's really, really good fun. I'm sure everybody knows. I don't need to give it too much explanation, but yeah, absolutely fantastic game. Right, and another great party game is another fighting game. This time 4 player, and it's on the PS3. It was download only, digital only, and that is Ragdoll Kung Fu. Now this game is mad. It's over the top. You've got like the ragdoll physics, and you use these little your characters are little like plastic toys, and it's just great fun. It's got so many good multiplayer modes, like one where you have to throw a fish into a basket, or is it a ball into a basket or something? I think it's a fish. You have to throw a fish into like a, you know, it's like basketball with fish, but yeah, constantly whilst bashing each other, and it's just really good fun. And there's various game modes like King of the Hill and what have you, but yeah, it's just such a great multiplayer game. It's just pure multiplayer fun. That's what that game was made for, and just sitting around with friends is always a great laugh and always really good fun, really competitive. So guys, that's my response. I don't want to drag on too long and bore you, but yeah, that's my answer to Vampire Mike's question, what are your top party games? So thanks for watching, cheers.